I'm going to be smiling. I'm not going to have any complaints about that. But in the end, I still feel like if you're asking me, this is what it comes down to for me, KP, and that's why I'll put my selection on the line right now since you got the Clippers or whatever. If you're telling me, who do you want? Paul George and Kawhi Leonard or Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, I'm going to tell you I want Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if that's what the conference finals, the Western Conference Finals, came down to.
Well, first of all, this is not 2-on-2, okay? This is a team sport, and I keep telling you that time and time again, okay? That's the first thing. Second of all, have you seen the Phoenix Suns lately? I mean, I thought I was at a daycare the way Monty Williams was crying up there on the podium the other day after Giannis got through abusing DeAndre Ayton in the paint. I was like, well, damn, all the whining and the crying, what the babies go do? And this is what I've been trying to tell you when it comes down to him being that anchor in the middle. Now, I get it. It's no Giannis in the Western Conference,
Thank you.
But it is.
That's where I was going.
But when it comes down to it, it's going to come down to matchups. And what I've been seeing when it comes down to DeAndre Ayton, and this is why I told you weeks ago that he's going to be the X factor, because I don't need him walking in there with his Balenciagos and his Louis Vuittons. I need him having his Air Force Ones, the black ones, ready to get it out the mud when it comes to being that enforcer. Because when you get that title or you get labeled as being creamy and soft in the middle, then you don't need a Giannis. Guys are going to put you in the pick and roll. Guys are going to attack the paint. Guys are going to know they could get physical in the inside. They know that they could get second chance points because of offensive rebounding. So when I see all this, and I see Chris Paul aging just on the defensive side, again, it's not about Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. It's the others that I'm concerned about.
Well, first of all, ain't nobody questioning anybody's basketball knowledge up here. We know what we're talking about. It's just a matter of preference. And what I'm saying to you is that you wouldn't feel the way, regardless of the coaching and regardless of their depth, you wouldn't feel the way that you feel about the Clippers if you had not been seeing from Kawhi Leonard and Paul George what you've been seeing. What I'm saying is that even though it takes a team, the bottom line is in the sport of basketball, once everybody knows what you're going to do schematically, once everybody knows what your game plan is and stuff like that, it's about giving somebody the basketball and saying, take me there. I'm talking key moments, not over the course of 48 minutes, but key moments. Kawhi Leonard is that dude. He's something special. We get the same from Paul George. What I'm telling you is I believe Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. That's what I mean when I say what it's going to come down to. Now, granted, you might be able to point to Chris Paul and some dissipation because age and attrition has kicked in, and I get that reality as well. But in the end, I think what people are looking at when they see Phoenix is they see a two-headed monster and nothing else, and they thinking they don't have much. I think they have much. And in terms of DeAndre Ayton, last point, look, man, Giannis is Giannis, bro. That's his kryptonite. There is no doubt about that. DeAndre Ayton cannot mess with Giannis. Giannis proved that a couple of years ago in the finals. We understand that. But ain't no Giannis in the Western Conference. That's all I'm saying.
Pick and rolls.
And damn sure ain't one on the Clippers.
Pick and rolls in the Western Conference.
And ain't no Giannis on the Clippers.
It's pick and rolls in the Western Conference.
I understand that. I agree. Yeah, but you talk about, you brought up the soft label and all of that other stuff because of what Giannis establishes and what other people going to see. They can see all they want to. They cannot duplicate the locomotive that is Giannis Antetokounmpo. They can't do that. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm trying to tell you is this. When guards like Kawhi, PG, De'Aaron Fox, John Morant, if he comes back in time, when they see him in the pick and roll, they going to be looking at him as food. The grocery store. Okay. He's going to be attacked. Okay.
Never go to the grocery store hungry.
That ain't going to be enough to beat
Always a disaster. Way too many random snacks.
Hey, what's up, guys? Jag from Jaggy Sports here. It's about that time. Let's get right into it. Friday. Happy Friday. TGIF. And we're going to talk about the West Side. The Western Conference of the NBA is shaping out to be pretty exciting, especially for the first round. So if the playoffs started today, it would be the Phoenix Suns hosting the LA Clippers in round 1. That is the most insane matchup for the first round I've ever seen in years. This is incredible. ESPN First Take, like you just saw, is basically saying, Perkins saying he's picking the Clippers to go to the finals. Stephen A. Smith is picking the Phoenix Suns to go to the finals. Who are you picking? If you ask me, I can't give you a clear indication on who it's going to be. It's going to be those two teams for sure. It's going to be a battle of those two teams. Whether it's going to be the Phoenix Suns, because you can't count out Kevin Durant. You just can't. And the fact that he's injured, he's coming back, they really haven't played much together. I think, 2 games so far? Because they have like limited chemistry, a lot of people are picking them, not to go anywhere. But at the end of the day, you got to remember that they still have DeAndre Ayton, they still have Chris Paul. They got a couple role players here and there off the bench, but at the end of the day, Clippers are Clippers, right? Clippers look damn good, and they're very dangerous because everybody was talking about Kawhi Leonard's always injured, load managing kind of thing, and now it's proven to work because I think in the last 5 games, Kawhi Leonard has averaged over 30 points a game. So Kendrick Perkins is picking the LA Clippers to go to the finals. Valid and could be very true, right? But Stephen A. Smith is saying Kevin Durant is the best player in the world. I can't argue with that. He is the best player in the world. And I know a lot of people are saying Giannis, right? But if Kevin Durant was healthy, right? Like, it just seems like every year he's getting injured. But if Kevin Durant was healthy 100%, which he may or may not be for the postseason, I still consider him better than anyone out there, right? Guy, he can't miss. He just can't miss. So that is Kevin Durant. I don't know. It's a tough call, right? Both teams are elite teams. So who do you pick? Do you pick the LA Clippers or do you pick the Phoenix Suns? That is up to you guys. So leave a comment in the comment section. As always, this is Jag from Jaggy Sports.